Anybody wanted by the police better duck.
I know it. Should I be taking a picture?
Video.
Video? Okay.
You don't have to pose, I got you.
Uh-oh. Is that Mr. Whitman up there?
Yes, dear. How you doing? Yeah, right. There's a good man.
There's a soccer field there, and then there's custom liquor stores. Why did the team go down the whole market lot? It's 4 miles of hiking from all over the city. You get to sit there. It's a nice trail. Hey, how are you?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can we get started, please? Good morning. Get up. Get that rowdy football team under control back there. Good morning. My name is Paul Dyer. I'm with the Parks and Recreation Department of the city. I have a wonderful job of working with the parks for a number of years, and we are so proud that you're here today. This is happening all over the city. This idea came from our president of our board, Joan Wan. We started cleaning up parks all over the city. We've been doing it different places, but we started doing it in the entire city, and last spring we had 700 volunteers and 36 parks. We're hoping today we'll have closer to 60 parks around the city. It's growing, it's taking the city by storm. We want this to happen maybe on a quarterly basis, because parks get dirty more than once a year. So we're glad you're here. We want to thank you. We've got some very important guests. Before we jump into that, though, I'd like to say this park has been a dream of mine for 20 years to take it to the south. If you look back over here to your left, this woods there's a small lake back in there that can be converted to a much larger lake. We have in this BOB program a planning allocation to start planning and building a dam for this park that would create shorefront, trails, fishing, docks, all sorts of things that would make this the signature park of the Southeast. So that's coming. It's not coming tomorrow, but it's not too far off. And so we're very pleased that this is going to be your great park for gathering for the community down here. And each of you will be very proud of it when we finish it, I know. So be sure to remember that when the BOM program comes up for 2012, because we're going to encourage us to be in there. That'll be at our mayor and city council. So with that, the past or previous park board president and now the mayor of our great city, I'd like to introduce Mike Rawlings.
Thank you, Paul. We are so fortunate, thank you, to have Paul Dyer leading our park system. He's to have tenure and talent to do this is fabulous. For you guys, tenure means be around a long time, be old, like Paul. But tenure is a good thing. Learn that word. You guys use that word this week, tenure, okay? Your teachers have tenure. All right. I'm excited about it as well with Paul to be here. Our parks are the little place in the city that we can come and rest and exercise and feel good about. One of the most famous people that did a park was a man by the name of Frederick Olmsted. He did the biggest park, one of the biggest, most successful parks in the United States, Central Park in New York City. He called it an antidote for the ills of the city. We've got issues from time to time, but you can come to a park, it just feels better to be in this place. And I'm so proud of our park system. It's a place of beauty, tranquility, and it takes the harder edges off our urban surroundings. Today we celebrate our city parks, and we celebrate you volunteers that have come out today to make it a better place. You know, another great park person was Walt Disney. You guys know Walt Disney? Yeah. He was the head of Disneyland. he wanted to create parks where you could get away from everything. And I think you can do the same thing in our parks, to be able to be in a place that you can't even imagine, just around the corner or down the street. Dallas has the 5th largest park system in the country. So think about that. We're the 9th largest city in the United States. We have the 5th largest park system. We have 374 parks across the country. As you Boy Scouts and football players grow up, the key is to make those 374 parks very special places as you grow up and for your kids. The visible signs of our health and our sense of community. You know, we know from all the experts and from our experience that well-maintained parks also means economic growth. If you have a great park, you're going to have great neighborhoods around it. You can have great schools around it. So these parks are important for our social and health and our environmental vitality. And I believe we've got a brilliant idea in It's My Park Day. Because you know what? Good to see you back there. They're my guys back there. What you did today is said, this is my park. This is my park. It's not the city's park. It's not the mayor's park. It's not the council member's park. It's your park. And I learned that when you have something, when you own something, you take care of it. And that's what we're doing. And I believe you as volunteers have stepped out and said, I believe that as well, across the city. And I also want to take a special thanks to the volunteers that are adults. You came out and said, I want to pass on something to our children and teach them a habit of taking care of things. And for that and for your leadership, I think we need to give you a big hand. You're the foot soldiers of making our parks sustainable, and you're the ones that give back to our communities. It's really why we serve, because there are people like you out there that want to support us and help us. Thank you for making this a tradition in Dallas, and we want to keep it going. Every year, every fall, every spring, we need to do this, keep our parks clean. My mama taught me that if there's a piece of trash on the floor, even though my brother threw it there, I was supposed to pick it up. Okay? And that's the way we should treat our park. Now, I was so brilliant that these football players took notes of all this stuff and took off. It's amazing how I was such an inspiration. And they left the most exciting part, a proclamation. So let me read that. Whereas our parks are vital to the overall health and image of our city, and here in Dallas, the well-being of our parks is the utmost importance. And whereas city parks enrich our community with beauty and opportunity, they provide leisure spaces, recreational facilities, and jogging trails. And whereas the preservation of city parks is a cooperative effort of individuals, local clubs, community groups, businesses, and citizens. And whereas participation in park-wide cleanup projects and beautification events are opportunities to display the growth and progress of our neighborhoods and better the lives of their citizens. And whereas the future of the parks rests in the hands of citizens who are willing to put their hands and hearts in the task. Whereas trash and graffiti removal, along with the other cleanup initiatives, are key to the health of our parks. And whereas a designated park day is not only a day of dedicated volunteers keeping their city beautiful, but a day highlighting the skills, energy, and devotion of Dallas residents to their community. Now, therefore, I, Michael S. Rawlings, Mayor of the City of Dallas, and on behalf of the Dallas City Council, do hereby proclaim Saturday, September 10th, 2011, as It's My Park Day. do this as a team. We need you, you need us, and I need the city council. And one of my best partners in that city council is Councilwoman Von Steele Hill Jones. Thank you so much.